Hello there, Year Threes, and welcome to the Maths Flip Classroom for this week. This term, we are looking at some more multiplication and division, and we will be looking at our written forms of our multiplication and division. The first thing you guys need to know is that your 2 times tables, 4 times tables, and 8 times tables are linked together. So the way we can do this is our 2 times tables is double our 4 times tables. And then our 4 times tables are doubled, our 8 is our doubled 8 times tables. So we can see here 1 times 2 or 2 times 1 is 2. And we double that to give us 4 times 1 is 4. And that is the same as we're going down our multiplications. Our key vocabulary this term for when looking at our multiplication and division is times tables. This is our multiplication tables that we have been learning. Multiply by means we're making the number larger. Dividing by, we're making and sharing. Our arrays, which when we draw them, is a visual representation. So I can have my array that looks like this. You can see we've got my dots. I have got 2 groups of 3, because 1, 2, 3, and that would give me an array of 2 groups multiplied by 3. Another way we can do it is I can have an array of here in my array, I have got 1 group, 2 group, 3 group, 4. I've got 4 groups and each group there is 2. So my array is a 4 by 2. As we move down, we have got our written methods of multiplication. Our first written method of multiplication is where we are not doing any regrouping. So there'll be no exchanges between our columns. So we start in our ones column as the same when we did our addition and subtraction. We start in our ones column and we multiply our 3 by 3, which gives us 9. We then move to our tens column, exact same when we did our addition, but instead of adding the numbers, we are going to multiply. So I take my 2 or my 20 because it's 2 tens and multiply it by 3. 2 times 3, I know from my multiplications, is 6. So I place my answer in my tens column. So here we have got 23 multiplied by 3 gives me 69. When we are regrouping, we have got our starting exactly the same, are 4 by 4. We're multiplying 4 by 4. 4 times 4, I know from my multiplication tables, is 16. However, 16, and we know from when we did addition and subtraction, the highest number that can be in a column is 9. So I need to regroup and put my 1 or my 10 underneath my tens column. I need to remember to add that on, and that's our next step. We then move to our tens column. I do 2 times by 4, I know is 8, but I need to add on my regrouped number to get me 9. When we're doing our written multiplication, our written division problems, we do what's called bus stop. So we draw like a little bus stop and our numbers are underneath. So the way we do our division is slightly different to the way we do multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So we start with the first number. This is the number that we are going to be sharing. We're dividing it by 4. So 8 divided by 4, or 8 into 4 groups, gives us 2. We then move to the next number along. 4 divided by 4. So how many 4s can we put into 4? Gives us 1. So 84 divided by 4 gives us 21. When we're doing regrouping, it's slightly different. We still have numbers. We still start with our first number within the column. So we do 4. How many 3s, which is the number we're dividing by, go into 4? So I go to look at my 3 times table, and the closest number I can get to 4 is 3. So that goes in once. Then we subtract and think about how many we have left over. So if I subtract 3 from 4, I'm left with 1. So I regroup it into the next number to make 15. I then work out how many 3s go into 15. I can use my 3 times table for this. Here we go, 5 3s are 15. So I know there my answer is 5. I hope you all were able to keep up with that. Don't worry, you can refer to your knowledge organizer throughout the time we are doing maths. And remember to make sure you are giving your knowledge organizer a look at before you ask for help when we're doing our maths problems. So remember, we're working on our independence this term. So let's see if you can have a go at using your knowledge organizer. Thank you so much, and we will see you soon.